And now it is that time of week where we honor an outstanding teacher in our community. As adults, paying attention to politics and government is part of our daily routine. For some of us, it's even part of our job. But when you're a teenager, they are likely the last two things you want on your mind. Now that's what makes Phyllis Wolfskill's job a challenge. How she meets that challenge makes her this week's outstanding teacher. Here's tonight's Thanks to Teachers. It's the goal of any good government teacher.
Getting students to understand how their government works, how it benefits them, how they can approach it, how it affects them, and to make them aware.
But with world politics the way they are today, explaining what's going on can be much more difficult than it may seem.
Be it the war in Iraq right now, that's certainly a very pertinent issue. What is one side, what is the other side, and to try to be even-handed in presenting both sides of a question.
And presenting this information to teenagers only makes the job more difficult, but not impossible.
Our teenagers are a very positive group. They have a lot of energy. They have a huge amount of ability. And we need to appreciate that and give them opportunities to use that ability.
Her students say she's a good teacher because she makes the class interesting.
She makes people in the audience, certain people in history, and she asks us questions and kind of tries to put us in the position so we can get the viewpoints of how people thought like hundreds of years ago.
And because she shows them an equal amount of respect.
I think if you respect students, and that's one of the key points, I respect them, I expect the same thing in return. And therefore, there's very seldom a problem or a need to get too uptight.
She's not a person who demands respect, she earns it. And that's a pretty important part about being a teacher.
It's a formula that's been working for 36 years now, and she's hoping will continue to work as long as she does.
As long as I still enjoy it, and right now I still enjoy it, and I still feel good about what I do.
And aren't those students lucky to have her? Now, on behalf of Planet Nissan Subaru and those of us at Channel 2, we'd like to present you with this award and thank you for all the work you do, especially with the teenagers here in Northern Arizona, to make a difference in their lives and to teach them about what's out there in their future. So congratulations. And
thank you.
Thank you. And now let's go back to Corey for a look at what's coming up next in sports.
Thanks, Hattie. You know, it was an all-star kind of weekend with the NHL All-Star Game.